Hello gentlemen, investors and traders. The project is in touch with you Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for helping us. All forms of assistance can be found in the description. Now we will compare the current fundamental indicators of the corporation DAYFORCE Inc., DAY, ticker, DAY. The review is based on current data as of May 27, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets company DAYFORCE Inc., DAY, belongs to the subcategory. Author's staff, 32 organizations participate in the comparison, which is very representative. We start with summary information about the corporation. A little further we will consider each indicator in a little more detail. If necessary, you can pause it. We suggest studying each indicator of the organization under study carefully. Access to the table with the ticker structure is absolutely free and free. Thank you very much for your repost, as well as other help. It really helps the project. Market capitalization of the company DAYFORCE Inc. valued at $8.87 billion. With a subcategory market capitalization of $100 billion. DAYFORCE Inc. accounts for a share of 8.905%. It is one of the medium-sized companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $2.41 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $25 billion. DAYFORCE Inc., DAY, accounts for a share of 9.644%. Having made a comparison of the occupied shares of the market and book value, we will see the following. Share DAYFORCE Inc. in the subcategory when assessing market value is 8.905%. The balance sheet capitalization is 9.644%. Which is 8% more than the share of market value. Assessment of the organization's share of market and book value in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Final company assessment DAYFORCE Inc., DAY, will be presented towards the end of the review. Please watch the logic of the study to the end. The analyzed company's debt obligations amount to $1.228 billion. Debt to book value represents 51% of the company's equity. Result on the company's debt level, tolerable, 0 points. The balance of the company's stock market value to profit corresponds to 172.2. With an average for the subcategory of 36.7, this is 79% higher than the average for the subcategory. Assessment of market value to profit ratios in comparison with subcategory companies. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $52 million. Future earnings for the next 12 months are tentatively expected to be $96 million. Which is 83.8% more than now. Assessment of projected future profits in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The company's value to revenue ratio is 5.6. The subcategory average is 1.4, which is 300% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's stock market value to its revenue in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $1,570 million. Projected revenue for the coming 12 months is expected to be $2,890 million. 84% more than currently. An assessment of the projected future sales indicator in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The margin is 3.3%, with an average for the subcategory of 3.9%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 0.6%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 2.363%. This is 277% less than the share of market capitalization. This fact reflects the imbalance of the organization's current exchange price Dayforce Inc., most likely towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is $976,000. And in the subcategory there are $259,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 276.8%. Estimation of the amount of market capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The volume of profit per employee is $5,700. With an average in the subcategory of $7,100. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 19%. Estimation of profit per company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's revenue per individual employee is $173,000. In the subcategory $179,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 3%. Estimation of sales volume per company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The volume of short transactions is 7.2%, with an average for the subcategory of 4%. This is an assessment of a possible short squeeze. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 36% for the company Dayforce Inc. Whereas for the subcategory this level is approximately 46%. Potentially, the securities of the subcategory are valued higher than those of the company Dayforce Inc. Day. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Dayforce Inc. and subcategory shares. We see that over the past 12 months the company's shares Dayforce Inc. showed dynamics of -8.7%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory -6.6%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. The overall result is 0 out of 10 points. The average score for the subcategory is 2.3 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire US market in general, we can see that the average score for the entire stock market as a whole is 0.4 points. Against a 0-point rating for Dayforce Inc. Day. Let's go to the order table, which is available to everyone. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all publicly made decisions by the information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and free. Link in pinned comment. We need to remind you that May 12, 2023. The order was published, company ticker DAY. Reference rating system Guru.Markets, a decision is made on this order. Close the order. The result is a profit of 2.4%. Thank you audience for watching this video and for using the information system from Guru.Markets. You are the coolest audience in the world.